if you're all wondering, I didn't think Dr. Littlemoyer would play clarinet. He doesn't. Like I said, we've got a few kids out sick, so I'm just filling in for tonight. I want to thank everybody for all your support during our marching season. We have been going non-stop since July 15th, and we are extremely proud of these students. They've accomplished a lot. We had a great marching season. We ended on a high note at our last competition. Extremely proud of them. But none of this happens without your support. So thank you for making sure they get to rehearsals, picking them up late at night, making donations for our dinners before football games, pulling trailers, carrying or decorating props, serving food, walking along parade routes, fitting uniforms, finding business sponsors. The list goes on and on and on of what it takes to run this band program. So we are so grateful. I thank Jen Rutherford for our booster president for wrangling our booster board and appearance and doing all the getting everybody to do those behind the scenes things that makes this giant machine possible. That makes everything run. We were also able to debut our brand new uniforms this year, our brand new drumline, and the new wrap on our trailer. So we had a lot going on this year that we wanted to show off. So again, thank you for helping us to make that a reality. We love going and supporting our bands on Friday night and going to competitions to perform for other bands and our families. We like to look good in doing it. So these students worked really hard, and I know they are thankful. So thank you. Our next selection is called "On a Hymn Song" of Philip Bliss. You'll recognize this more as "It Is Well With My Soul." Now on, we're going to move on to a couple more Christmas Eve songs, a portion of our concert. So we're going to take you back a few years to that song brought to you by Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, Chipmunk song. Mr. Brown retired several years ago. Many of you remember Paul Brown. But I decided to bring back one of his favorite songs. Paul would sometimes reminisce about his relationship with his father. Paul's dad was a salesman, so I need you to imagine back to the 60s. Paul's dad was a salesman back in the 60s, and his dad loved the Croods. He loved to listen to Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, loved to dress like Frank Sinatra, three-piece suit. But now I need you to imagine teenage Paul Brown with long hair and jeans and listening to the Beatles. So that he always said their relationship was a little bit strained. They just didn't have the same interests. But he said they could always bond over comics, and their favorite comic to read from the paper was The Peanuts. Reading that just brought them a lot closer together. So our little tribute to Mr. Brown, we're going to play a Charlie Brown Christmas. So this is our last selection tonight, so thank you all for coming. We've got fruit in the band room, and you all have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.